I'm not. I didn't know how this was gonna look. It's a little awkward. I don't know how I feel about it. Where's the chat? Hello, everyone. Good morning. How you doing? There's highlights. This is new. I haven't live streamed on my phone in forever. Welcome to BMX News-ish. There's the chat. Who's in here right now? We've got Stony, Old Fat Guy BMX. No yo-yo-yo-yos. The breakfast chat used to make me actually want McDonald's. That's funny. Constantine, behind the scenes insight from Pondfest. That's funny. What's up, Aaron Moravik? Kevin Jackson's here. Huck was at Aaron Moravik's house yesterday, and I'm quiet because Victoria's sleeping over there. What's up, Kurt Rowell in the chat? So we're here. I suppose before I get into actual BMX news related things, I could talk about my BMX news related things with Pondfest. It was amazing. If you haven't been there, or if you didn't go and you could have went, you should have went because it was awesome. Super laid back vibe, and everybody had fun except for the couple people who got hurt. There were a couple people who crashed, unfortunately, but outside of that, it was an amazing weekend. The jumps are really fun. The group of people was totally different than any other group of people I've been around because new area of the country. What's up, BMX Pete? Dang, there's a bunch of people tuning in. Vic's in here, Jeff Mead. How's everybody doing this Friday morning? Rex BMX in here, made it mostly. That's funny. So, with all of this being said, what do you guys want to hear? If you have any questions about Pondfest or Colorado or anything, leave them in the chat and I'll answer them as we go. But I'm going to talk about some of the stuff that happened in the last week, more so just showing things. We got this Soul Control video. Is a full-length video from Malice BMX, a new thing from Phil, I believe it is. So it appears to be like a clothing, what's the word? Not just clothing, but like other normal things that people buy brand at this point. What's up, Ken Nichols? Dead Hands. Jeff Mead says, I look good in Colorado. I'm coming home. I'm going back to Ohio today. Yo, what the hell? Aaron, thank you for that, man. Seriously, that helps pay for our tickets home or the trip. So thank you. Makes it easier for me. What do we see? So that video came out, full-length video. Who all's in it? Zenki TV. Hello. I don't see the rider list on here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Fudge rounds all day long. No. Let me see if I can find a rider list for this Soul Control video. Oh, here we go. The whole brand and video is about taking the reins and doing things how you like to do them, without any thought of how someone is going to perceive it. BMX is you and your bike. You have Soul Control. Phil Orlano. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his last name properly. But we have Andy Garcia, Pat Frine, or Frayne, not sure. High Desert, Nick Crower, Ryan Mills, Chris Kerrigan, R.E.A. Levinson, and Riley Smith. So check that one out. It is 24 minutes long. Next, I'm going to kind of breeze through this because we need to go eat breakfast. But got Garrett Reynolds, versus Devin Smiley in the game of bike. I have not watched it yet. No spoilers or I'll ban you. But I'm excited for it. This is not the tab I was on. So yeah, Garrett Reynolds versus Devin Smiley. Holy crap. I feel like I already know who won, but I'm excited to watch it. Then we've got Canode Nose with Antonio Chavez. This one, how long is this one? Geez, 2.5 hours. That's a good one. Then we've got Unity Ride Shop with David Anderson and Anthony Marin. Did I hear you flipped a jump at Pondfest? Yeah, right. Those jumps were sick, but I can't backflip. Then we've got coverage from the Cash Up Jam in Copenhagen, Monster Energy Cash Up, as well as a promo video for Jason Watt's Smoko bars from Volume. Let's see if there's any more information about them. Let's go to the site real quick. Aaron, you're the guy who gifted me a sub 2 weeks ago. Thank you so much. I had paused the stream before it happened. When I resumed, everybody was gone, so I couldn't thank you properly. Well, there you go. Let's see. So these bars are available from 8 to 9.5, back sweep 12, up sweep 2, and they weigh 33 ounces. So there you go. That's the geometry behind Jason Watt's Smoko bars. Then we've got Cinco Crew Aposto. I don't know what this is. Full-length video from the Cinco Crew over in Italy. 50 minutes. So if you need a longer video to watch, that's going to be the one. Is there a list of riders? Don't see them. All right, let's move on here. Next, we've got a podcast with Stevie Churchill and Sean Riccani. It's called Champ and the Tramp podcast. You guys watch it. Let me know what you think. I watched it, or listened to it, I guess, because I was driving. But listened to it on our drive. Very interesting listen. And all I can say right now is that I would love to hear more from Stevie. And hear as much as he's willing to say, because one, he's hilarious, and two, I feel like we could have heard more from him. Next, F that podcast, respectfully. That was Champion BMX. Anyways, what else do we have? So moving over here, that was all from BMX Union, but moving over here to Dig, we got a bike check from Brett Silva with Source. That came out last Friday. It was a fist and a half of seat post. That's funny. Copenhagen Street Jam Day 2. Kurt's out here deleting messages. He's like, oh crap, Sean's gonna yell at me. Let's see, what else do we have? Chimera Games Volume 9 BMX Street Battle. BMX Street Battle. Chimera Games Volume 9 BMX Street Battle. This one-footed table looks sick from Thomas Kudrnak. So I haven't watched it. I haven't watched anything this week. But then we've got BMX is about fun and family, and it's the Remembering New York BMX legend Eddie Rios. It's a jam. I'm assuming this is the one at Malali. So watch that. And what else do we have? Unfortunately, right before I started this, in the Olympic BMX qualifier thing, Nick Bruce crashed and was looking like he was hurt. So that's a huge bummer. Marcus Christopher is currently sitting in first place for the qualifying for the finals, which I'm assuming is sometime this weekend. And we had 6 total riders left to go. So hopefully Nick is okay and can make his second run. But it looked really, really hot out wherever they're at. Every time the rider got done, somebody's coming in with a bag full of ice and putting it on the top of their head or the back of their neck or something, or a wet towel, just trying to cool people off. So it definitely looked rough out there, and hopefully Nick is okay. Hopefully Marcus stays in first and then qualifies and makes it in there. And yeah, I didn't get to see a ton of riding, but what I did, the course looked massive. Like absolutely everything was huge on the course, and definitely seemed like it was spread out a lot too, which affected the riding. And I don't know that that was a bad thing, but it just is what I noticed. If you guys have any questions here, I need to go eat some breakfast. So ask away and I'll answer what I can. And then next Friday, maybe we could do a proper news. Well, it'll be a proper news, but maybe we do a proper Q&A about Colorado or whatever you want to talk about. On that note, though, anymore, does Stevie still ride? Yeah, I mean, we see stuff from, like, Sean posts clips here and there of Stevie on his Instagram, so we see him try tail whips and doing stuff. What's for breakfast? Hopefully something good at this hotel. I appreciate you doing the news. Enjoy your vacation. Eat some food. Well, at this point, the vacation is over. We're about to eat, finish packing up, and then head to drop off the car and go straight to the airport. Flying out and being home around 7:30 tonight. Stevie was at Eds Jam. Were you there, Kevin? Did you get to see people ride? I saw that crew was out there. I checked out the Time BMX app and found like 12 parks nearby that I didn't know existed. Well, that's exactly why the Time BMX app is there. That's awesome. That's really awesome. If I had my setup, I could show it to you right now. Next Friday, we'll show it again. But this time, I don't have a way to. And you cannot wait to get rid of this. This is 1 week, and I hate it. I hate everything about it. Any more questions? I'm the only local on the app and about to add all the local parks. There you go. Kevin Zuba, you're late. Paul said those jumps looked smooth to ride. They definitely were smooth. They were very, very well maintained, being out in the middle of a super dry area where if they weren't well maintained, they'd fall apart quick just because of how dry everything is, and the sun is beating down on these jumps all day long, and they definitely had to be watered a lot, and you could tell that if they weren't super well maintained, then they would not have been anywhere near as good as they were. What was it like hanging out with the first family of BMX, the Hallahans? They are amazing. The Hallahan mom is like a mom to everyone who's around. She's so nice. Like when we were staying and we were getting ready for bed, she's like, "Do you need another pillow? You look like you need another pillow," and just like forces another pillow on us. Just being the BMX mom of the group and always making food for people at jams, and yeah. And then the Hallahans themselves are incredible. They both go higher than just about anybody else. And there was a funny moment at Pondfest where Moeller was jumping the big line and he was working his way through it and taking runs. And then the time he ended up getting it, everybody's celebrating. And while everyone's celebrating, Nate and Lucas go and spin the last giant jump in this set, and half the people who were celebrating didn't even get to see it, but it was crazy. I just happened to turn my camera to catch Nate 270ing it, and then Lucas was a few people behind him, so I got his was a 450 because it was a slight hip. It was nuts. And when Lucas 450'd that thing, he was just about as high as he was just jumping it straight. So crazy. And that family, Mike, the dad, he's another person who's just so nice. One of the nicest people. Definitely love getting to hang out with them. And yeah. Any more questions? I'll go for another minute here. And then we're going to go get some breakfast. I'm excited to go through all the footage I got. We did that meetup. That would have been Wednesday night. So that was really fun, going to that skate park. And then John Shin, he pulled his Land Cruiser up and it had a big bumper on the front. He pulled it over to the bowl, and we were using it like a sub. That was so, oh my gosh. It made the whole entire event, basically, because we were all having fun before that and just riding and chilling out. And then he brought that up, and it was like, okay, this is sick now. Factory Friday Pond Fest next Friday. Better be on it, mate. I don't know if anybody was filming for something specifically like Factory Friday. Like Stu was there filming the event and doing interviews and everything and covering that, and then I was just filming whatever I filmed at the event. I got a lot of good stuff, but there was nothing like Factory Friday focused, so I don't think that there will be one of those, but who knows what was filmed throughout the entire day that I don't even know about. It was definitely, I keep saying definitely, but it was a really good time. I recorded a podcast with Mike from Traction Coffee on Wednesday before the jam that we had. That one felt amazing. I think it went really, really well. So yeah, with that note, unless there's another question that comes in here in the next 30 seconds, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to Aaron for giving that $20 super chat. That helps fund the Colorado trip, and I really appreciate it. And all the members in here, whether it was gifted or you made the membership yourself, thank you. Who's in here that's members? Aaron Moravic's a member, of course. Vic's a member. Champion BMX. Kurt Rowell is a member. Rex BMX is a member. Gilligan is a member. BMX Pete is a member. I think that's all of them for now. Did I say Kevin Jackson? Kevin Jackson's in here being a member. Yeah, members give you early access to videos and the emojis that we're seeing in the chat right now, as well as the ability to be in the members only Discord group. That is almost enough to buy one share of GME. That's funny. So, come back to Milliken. I will be back to Colorado next year. Let's see. I'm rolling over the Colorado border in 30 minutes. Pick a skate park for a game of bike. Ha, Jeff, you're funny. I don't know if I'll be at Dawn of the Streets or not. I'm kind of burnt out on travel already. We'll see how this day of flying goes. It's so stressful to fly with a bike. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here, get some breakfast, and we'll see you tomorrow for another video. And next week, there will be a normal BMX news on the normal setup. We'll see you guys there.